Okay, so we're going to change the hood ornament, I think that's what you call it, to the newer type one that's off a C class 180. So it's got some plastic pins in here, and this is the one off my car. Okay, so to get this one off the bonnet, all you got to do is, this bit is spring loaded, you just turn it 90 degrees. Right, it's on the car, you just turn it like that, and then that will line up with the slots in the bonnet. So this one, it has slots in the bonnet, so you just turn that part 90 degrees to line up with the slots, and then you can get that one. And then we'll find a way to make that fit. So I've got some pins on the back, 3.9, so just under 4 millimeters. 3.9, just under 4 millimeters. So on the car that this came off, it had 2 little holes in the bonnet, so my car's different, so we're going to have to make some kind of bracket up for the back of that. I've just got a plastic bottle cap. I've drilled a 3.5mm hole, and that's just a nice push on fit. However, we haven't quite got it close enough on center there, we're just a slight bit off. So we'll just run the drill up and down it to slot the hole out. Right, so that's fitting on nice. Now we'll just mark the outside edge of this, and then we'll cut that down. So just cut it with a hacksaw. So on this side, we need to be able to get it through this hole. This hole's too big. This hole is the hole in the bonnet. We don't want it to fit through there, so we need to trim it down on this a little bit. Cut that. Okay, so if you just put that on there, it can move around a bit. So what I've done is made a spacer that we'll put on here. Holes I've drilled here are for 4mm. Just done this with a hole saw. So that will go on there. And now that helps it stay still. Doesn't want to move around. And then we'll put this one. This one we slide in underneath the back and push it on. I'll have to do that with 2 hands. Okay, so that's it fitted on now. And then still a little bit of movement in that there. So what we'll do is we'll silicone in between the 2 layers. So we'll put some silicone on. We'll put it in the middle. Press that on, so the silicone comes through this hole, and then when we press that one on, the silicone will come through this hole, and that'll glue everything together and hold everything in place. Right, like so. So put that in the bonnet, and then we'll push this one on, and then that should lock it in place. Let it dry. Okay, it's fitting on nice, and then that will bond it all together so it won't move around and fall off.